Okay, so the LC ladder is filled with retards, and OU is a very still metagame, like, actually fuck OU, so we gotta resort to using untiers right now, like doubles OU. Now, doubles is a powerful tier. This tier is actually the biggest brain tier. Only people with a humongous brain can successfully win in this tier. Now, we're playing on the low ladder, which means even with a small brain, you can win. I'm using this team I stole off of a high ladder god. Now, this looks like a very nice, easy team to use. I've used this team for, like, quite a lot of games already, testing out this metagame, and this is, like, a nice, easy-to-use team to show off this metagame, because I will hopefully be doing some more doubles OU lives because the tier is actually ultra fire. So we have the Mega Metagross, the god himself. Nice hammer on Mega Metagross because otherwise the team really struggles against mons like Ferrothorn and Kartana. We got the nice Incineroar, aka busted ass Pokemon because it has Intimidate plus Fake Out, the two most busted things in the whole meta. You got the nice U-turn Momentum 2 plus Dual Stab, you'd love to see it. We got the Eject button Politoed, the actual innovation. So basically you send in the Politoed, right, you get hit, you send in the Rain Sweeper. How do you do it? So we have Kingdra with a Muddy Water to hit both opponents at the same time, plus Dual Stab and Protect. Protect is obviously very necessary to shield you against like anything. You don't want to get faked out, you hit the Protect. You don't want to get hit, you hit the Protect. It is just what it is. Then we have Fake Out, Protect, Ludicolo. We have double Fake Out right here. With Ludicolo plus Incineroar plus double Rain Sweeper, so we have some nice speed control because our Pokemon aren't that fast outside of Big Coco. Then we have Life Orb Coco as well with Dazzling Gleam, Volt Switch, Thunder, and Protect. Thunder hits so hard with Electric, Terrain, Life Orb, in Rain, 100% accuracy. You know what it is. This team is ultra fire. This team truly is so hot. Now the doubles OU ladder is what I'm trying to say is actually way more alive than I thought. As we see. We see the nasties on the opposing side. I thought this was like kind of a dead ladder, but there's actually like 20 games or 30 games going on at the same time. Now, looking at this man's team, we see the Crest. You don't love to see it. We see that Milotic. We see some fat ones on the opposing side. I assume that's some nice competitive action on the Milotic right there. Maybe even competitive Adrenaline, or if this man wants to go full insane mode. We have the Lopunny, which is probably Mega, with some nice Fake Out. This game looks pretty hard because he has both Serena and Milotic, which... I mean, I guess Milotic doesn't really wall my Ludicolo at all, but Serena is an issue because none of these Rain Sweepers can really break past Serena. Draco from Kingdra does like 70 to 80. Ludicolo obviously can't touch it. Coco can't do too much to it. And if I send in the Incineroar, I run the risk of getting popped by Milotic, getting a competitive boost. Outside of that, Incineroar is like okay, outside of the fact he has double water. This looks like a pretty hard matchup to win. Metagross also hard countered by Delphox, which is not a Pokemon, but okay. We're kind of on the low ladder. Let me actually see how high we are. We shouldn't be too high. Yeah, we're in the 1200s, which isn't the best. It's not the worst either, though. I don't want to lead off with... Actually, maybe I do want to lead off with Big Toadorino. I assume he's going to lead off with, like, Lopunny, Milotic, something like that. I assume the Milotic is leading off, for sure. Actually, I think, like, Coco Metagross is fine here. Giving myself that... actually leads off Serena Milotic. Yeah, okay, that's cool. This is actually fine. The Milotic either doesn't want to stay in or wants to go for the Protect. Serena can't really touch any of these Pokemon too well. Serena isn't the biggest offensive threat. He doesn't have a ground type. Nor does he have an electric resist because Serena's already on the field. So this is a free Volt Switch into Milotic. And then I think I'm just gonna... I could double target Milotic, which actually could work. I don't know what he would switch in though. Maybe Delphox? I'm actually gonna double target... I could Meteor Mash the Serena, which would do a shit ton, but... I don't know what he wants to do with this Serena. If he wants to Chop Kick my Metagross, he's going to get the Attack Drop, which sucks. So if I dual target him, my Milotic, he protects, and he just gets a Chop Kick off. He just gets an Attack Drop on my ass. Doesn't mean I'm in a bad spot after that, though. I definitely want to Volt out onto this, and then... I don't want to get scalded by my Milotic either, because I know my Milotic eats up Volt Switch with ease. I'm just going to double target my Milotic, hope he doesn't protect, right? So he doesn't protect, he's going to take this Volt Switch and this Meteor Mash, and going to get bopped in one, which is really cool for my Incineroar. I can even go out into Incineroar here because I'm going to bop the Milotic anyway, so might as well go out into Incineroar, give this man the competitive boost, it doesn't even matter. Yeah, because I'm going to bop him with the T-Punch anyway. Give the Serena a nice attack drop. Chop Kick is going to be annoying because it is going to give me an attack drop onto my Metagross, but Delphox is going to kind of force me out anyway. Although if he goes Delphox, he has like 2 Pokemon that get smashed by Incineroar, so you can't even go Delphox like that. Now, he gets in his Feeny. I could fake out the Feeny and switch out my Metagross, I think. That is a fine play. The attack drop sucks, actually. You really don't love to see that. I can just fake out the Feeny very easily here. Serena isn't the biggest threat. The problem is that I don't have a good switch into it. Like, I could Meteor Mash, but that doesn't do too much to Serena because of the attack drop. With a bit of luck, I get an attack boost, but I need some, like, actual luck for that. And I don't really see that happening. I can go Coco, too, but Coco takes a lot from Chop Kick if he wants to go for that. If he goes to High Jump Kick, though, that's a really nice one from me. Other options I have is Hard Politoed, but if Chop Kicks my Politoed in the nose, it really is not it. Hard Ludicolo is like okay, I guess, because I don't see Actually, Ludicolo could put in some work because it can blow past Cresselia with Water Z,
and the rest of his team doesn't appreciate Ludicolo's coverage. Saying that, I actually kind of want to get my Ludicolo in. It does outspeed Serena, although it actually doesn't outspeed Serena if it's max speed. I assume Serena's a bit bulkier, though. I haven't really seen this mon before. So, let's just get in... Let's get in Big Ludicolo. Big Ludicolo is going to make its entrance here, because that's how it works? As we actually dodge high jump kick. Wouldn't have done too much. That's how it works? That's broken. What? Yo, that's over the top. Yo, what if you just scalded my Incineroar? That it would have done like a clean 70. I didn't know that. I thought just Serena couldn't get hit, but it's like your entire field can't get hit if you have Queenly Majesty. That's busted. Let me actually look up. Let me DC Queenly Majesty like a noob. That's busted. While this Pokemon is active, allies are protected. Did not know this. I thought it was only Serena. Okay, so that was like an unplay for me then. In that case, Feeny wants. I don't know. Feeny doesn't want to be scared. He just is scared of the Ludicolo. So I'm just gonna U-turn onto Serena and yeah, I Giga Drain onto the Feeny. Actually stays in. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. So I guess this play makes sense. Because the Scald's gonna blow my Incineroar. Actually, that does nothing. What the fuck? Okay, I'm overestimating Feeny. I thought it would do a lot more. I know Incineroar is fat. This is gonna hurt this Delphox. Yeah, that's a nice chip. I overestimated Ludicolo too. Thought it would do a lot to Feeny, but it actually doesn't take shit. Now, I think it's fine to get in either Delphox or the Toad. I can actually get in the Toad here, probably. The Toad can scare the Delphox here. Does Delphox get Fake Out? Let me actually see this, because Delphox looks like the type of dude that learn Fake Out. Delphox, I don't know. I've never seen this mon before in my life. I'm just trying to learn this tier as well. It does not get Fake Out. Cool. We get in the Coco here. Scare out the Feeny. Feeny equals scared. We're just gonna Volt Switch onto the Feeny and get in the Toad here. We're gonna get up our rain. It's rain time. It's truly rain time here. So, if I make unplays, if I don't know what's going on, I'm just learning this tier as we go along as well. Heat Waves, which means doesn't do shit to my Coco, and it is time. It is time. Ludicolo comes back out. It is time for Ludicolo again. As we Volt Switch onto the Feeny, just kill that shit straight up. I don't think that crit mattered, because that is Life Orb, Electric Terrain. And I was going to say, we're getting the other Rain Sweeper too, and now it's Rain Sweeper time. But, yeah, this man already hit X before that even went down. That's the power of Eject Button Toad, because you can just get it in, get up the rain, you get hit, you send in the Rain Sweeper, and then you either go for like U-turn, Volt Switch, or your Pokemon dies or something, and you can get in the other Rain Sweeper, and that's the exact moment where you just start getting kills with this rain shit. So yeah, rain is like super powerful in this tier. This man also has his own Toad, which I don't get why. I mean, Toad's still a nice support Pokemon. It gets Helping Hand, it gets Encore, it gets Icy Wind, so it can give some nice support. I don't know why you would use Toad, because he doesn't really appreciate rain that much. Like Amoonguss, I guess, appreciates it with taking fire moves. Suicune gets some boosted water moves, and Zapdos gets thunders, but I wouldn't say he really appreciates it too much. We're gonna lead off Incineroar Coco here. I think that's actually, if it leads Deontay, I kind of want to lead off with, if I lead off Incineroar, I kind of want to lead off with something that pressures Deontay at least. So I could lead off with my Toad, but I could lead off with Metagross too, which is a fine lead, but that's like double lose to I guess I can lead off Coco Metagross, because I definitely assume that Deontay is going to lead off here. Deontay actually does not come out, but this still works for me. Works out, like, I don't know what perfectly, but works out really well. I assume the Amoonguss is coming out in the Politoed slot. This could also be Perish Trap Politoed, actually, but I can pressure Perish Trap Politoed with Coco here. So I'm just going to Volt into that slot, and Pressure Zapdos is going to unleash something upon me. Metagross can eat anything unless it's like Z Zapdos. And we get the Electric Drain boosted T-Punch. I really want to Meteor Mash into the Politoed slot, actually, because if he does go into Amoonguss, that's going to do a shit ton to it. The question is, am I pressured by Zapdos? Is Zapdos really a threat? Thunder from Zapdos is going to hurt if it's like Specs, if it's Life Orb, even if it's like Max Attack, it's going to hurt. Max Special Attack, I'm obviously talking about that. I'm going to Thunder Punch the Zapdos slot, I would say. I assume Amoonguss is coming out instead of the Politoed, and Zapdos is just going to go for the Thunder here. Or he's going to Tech with the Politoed, but I don't really see that being a correct play. He could also just stay in with Politoed and Helping Hand, and then just like Helping Hand Thunder or Helping Hand Electrium. As he goes hard Suicune, which is gonna eat a fucking T-punch to the dome. This Politoed is gonna get. I don't agree with that play. Staying in with Politoed, I could have just killed him with Thunder there. I thought he would switch into Amoonguss though. That's why I went for the Volt, but apparently this dude does not like that. So we're gonna get a Ludicolo here under Rain, which is cool. We're gonna T-punch this Suicune, do a shit onto it. This Skull's gonna hurt if he has it though. Yep, it's gonna hurt, and it's gonna burn. Yep. We get the Para, he gets the burn. The burn is arguably way worse though. Amoonguss is going to come out, I would assume. I mean, I also assumed Amoonguss came out last time. Thunder could have just blown back Politoed. I don't agree with this dude's play. These Pokemon are threatened by me. I think I can just Giga Drain the Suicune slot and T-Punch the Politoed slot and get 2 kills here, I would assume. I don't know if Politoed eats this. Yeah, it doesn't eat it. So I just get 2 kills onto his water types, which is cool. For my Rain Sweepers in the back, this is really cool for Kingja, although he does still have a water resist in Amoonguss. I'm looking very nice. He gets in his Deontay, which is interesting because I pressure Deontay with my thing. Vortex, I don't know if that kills Hoopa. I'm just going to click it. I don't care. I'm clicking it. Deontay still dies from Meteor Mash. Even if it's regular, I think it dies, even though I'm burned. And I'm just going to Vortex the Hoopa. I know Hoopa has amazing Spidaf, but this is a Z-move in Rain Stab Edition from a Ludicolo. Now, Ludicolo is shit. We all know this. He goes for the Tech down Deontay. Let's see Hoopa. Let's see this. Hoopa dies. Hoopa drops. That boy gets popped by a Water Z. You love to see it. Ludicolo, the menace here. He's in the back. You see him lurking in the back. That's a menace right here. So this game looks hella over. See, Rain is just too powerful in this tier, especially on the low ladder, where people don't have the greatest teams. They don't really know what's going on. I also don't know what's going on, so can't really hate. Rage Powder is gonna come out here, and Rage Powder is gonna fuck me. This game is still easily won though, but Rage Powder is annoying. So yep, I mean that's just something that's gonna happen. I can just Giga Drain into Deontay, I guess, and I can just Meteor Mash into Deontay. As he actually that doesn't kill. Okay, well, Ludicolo really sucks. So for some reason he goes for a sub instead of going for Rage Powder and absorbing both moves and just getting like at least a kill. He turns out Battle Timer, gets in his Zapdos. Zapdos is back. I can just pump this. I can Meteor Mash the Amoonguss, break the Zub. I assume it breaks even through the burn. The burn really hurts on my Metagross, but it's not the worst. It's honestly not the worst. Pump is going to really hurt the Zapdos if it connects because it is rain boosted. That's the power of rain. You just fire off those rain boost attacks. It's going to do so much. Zapdos eats that up pretty comfortably. Amoonguss really eats that shit up. He can't really Spore me though. He actually gets a Heat Wave burn. Lucky bastard. He throws off a Giga Drain. Doesn't do too much. Cool. He is actually Damp Rock Politoed, which is no item, but okay. Either you run what do you actually run? It's outside of eject button. I'm actually not sure what normal people run on their Mon, but yeah. I mean, Amoonguss gets a Giga Drain off. I'm just clicking on this Amoonguss. Like I don't know what this Amoonguss even wants to do. We're gonna get in the Coco here. We're gonna get in the Incineroar. Make sure he can't Spore my Incineroar, and I'm just gonna blow back this Amoonguss. He gets up a sub, which is cool. We're gonna Thunder Hail you. We are going to knock you off. And this Amoonguss does not stand a ghost of a chance against all 6 of my Pokemon. Easiest beatdown of my life. I mean, this man lost like so many Pokemon turn 1. That actually fades it. Nice work, Coco. Nice work. So yep, he goes for the Clear Smog. It does not matter. We fire off a nice Thunder and a Flare Blitz, and this game's over. But yeah, he sacked off his Water types very early. I don't know what the Politoed was about on this team. That actually kills. Oh, crit. Okay. I don't know what the Damp Rock Politoed was about. Obviously, Amoonguss gets the support, and I guess Zapdos does if you have Thunder on it, but. Yeah, I don't know what this I don't know what this man's team was about. I mean, I guess the 1300s isn't that high. 1300s isn't that high on doubles ladder, but obviously I'm not trying to lose too much in my life. So I mean, I guess this is perfect for me. So we see that this man actually has real Pokemon: Mega Man's Incineroar double Intimidate Core, which is annoying. He has the Aerodactyl, which I haven't seen before. He has the Metagross. Either this is regular Mance or regular Metagross. Regular Tar as well, which isn't unheard of, and Rotom Watch, which is a C team, kind of a C team, I guess. It's very annoying to say the least, because it actually like checks like all of my Pokemon pretty comfortably outside of Ludicolo. Fuck Rotom Watch a hoe. Coco does quite well against this dude's team. Obviously, like all of his Pokemon can eat hits from it, but Coco does nicely, and we can lead off with Coco plus. I would say Toad maybe. I don't know what. I can actually hover over the Pokemon and see its speed now. I think T-Tar is slower than me. I'm pretty sure. It depends, actually. Huh. I might actually have to make this like a bit of a slower Toad to underspeed T-Tar. I don't know if normal people run that on their Toad. I can lead off Coco Incina, because Incina, like, Intimidate, like, fucks this dude's team. So I'm just gonna lead off Coco Incina. Like, Intimidate's really annoying against his team. So he's off with his own. So we're gonna double Intimidate on each other's ass, which is cool. Incineroar is like one of the best Pokemon in this tier, which is really fun, because Incineroar is like really underused, or some might even say never used. Wink. Fucking nasty dad joke because it's NU. Yeah, some might even say it's never used, but yeah, Incineroar is like very underrated, but in this tier it can really shine because of Intimidate and Fake Out both being amazing, and Incineroar is just like nice and juicy and fat. It's also really good in VGC, but that's no tier. So Rotom, you're a threat. Incineroar is also a threat, but Incineroar is always a threat. I can Volt Switch on the Incineroar, I think, and maybe even Fake Out the Rotom. I would say I could Fake Out the Rotom here. Yeah, his actually goes hard tar, which makes sense. Yeah, he gets in his T-tar. His actually goes hard salamence, which is fine. It's fine that he gets in his mens. I faked the T-tar out for 2%. I get some nice damage off on that mens. That does a clean 70. Holy shit, this mens almost got his head taken off. Big Cocos will have to call him in the streets. Unfortunately, I don't have anything to outspeed this mens anymore. So we're going to go hard to Toad to check it with Icy Wind. And this T-tar is also a threat, although it doesn't have its sand boost, so it might be scared of my Scald. I'm just going to fire off a nice Icy Wind to make sure that Salamence stays nice and dead. I don't want to stay in when he has the rock move, rock slide, they can potentially fire off. The only problem here is that, the only problem with eject button, right, is you can't really check Pokemon defensively because you just get ejected out, which is really bad for me. I just want to get in my... He could also EQ though, which is why I don't want to get a hard Metagross in. I just want to get in Ludicolo, I think. Big Ludi. If he hard Frustrations into the Incineroar slot, feels bad, man. I don't think he will though, but you can also just Quake here. It's actually double switches out, which is fine. They're both going to get Icy Winded. Actually, Metagross doesn't care, right, because that has Clear Body. I think that's how Clear Body works. Yeah, so he has Clear Body, so he doesn't care about the Icy Wind drop, which sucks for me. What I can just do here is, though, I can get my Coco out, or I can get my Politoed out. I can potentially Intimidate, but I don't wanna send in Incineroar when there's a rain boosted Rotom Wash lurking. I can send in my Kingdra, which is a threat. I can send in my own Metagross, which he can. I don't think he would Quake with his Metagross. It doesn't really affect my Pokemon too well. I can send in my Coco, but Coco does so well in this matchup. I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk it getting chipped for so much. Because it's still electric terrain, huh? This Rotom's actually a threat. I can actually Tect and then this Ludicolo just came in this turn, so I can fake out, but I don't think I want to. I'm just gonna Hydro Vortex the Metagross slot to see if I can blow this back. If it's AV, it might. Nah, I probably won't even eat. Yeah, it is AV, so it eats that. As he's actually Z something Rotom, so Z Gigavolt. Protect worked out perfectly here. Still does a lot. But we do get the eject button off. That's actually perfect. That's really good for me. So I can get the Kingdra in because of the eject button Z thing. So it's Sludge Bomb AV Metagross. What is on my screen right now? What the actual fuck just happened? We can Muddy Water and we can Giga Drain here though. Pretty safe. We're gonna get a lot of HP back. So I can see this man Almond Spice switching in his Salamence or his Incineroar in the Rotom slot to make sure I don't get any HP back, which would be a fire play. But, I mean, I guess he can go Salamence to sack it off. It actually goes hard T-Tar. This is not going to appreciate Muddy Water, my good sire. This is not going to appreciate it at all. Not even with the Sand Boost. And this Rotom should die to Giga Drain from this range. Bop. So we do get the free kill there. Now he can send in something else. Now he can send in like Metagross to start pressuring my Rain Sweepers. This is the problem if they have like a T-Tar. Unfortunately, Rain Sweepers do get pressured out. I am clicking a bit. I'm not thinking too long about my plays, which you kind of have to. You kind of have to think long and hard. You know what else is long and hard? No, what am I saying? You kind of have to think long and hard about your turns in this meta, but I'm just not doing that because I'm bad. I can actually protect with this and unleash the Toad. I can protect with this, unleash the Toad, unleash the Rain, because I assume there's going to be... It actually edges the Toad. Please don't double target that slot, yeah. This actually goes to the D-Pulse. Why is this regular? Why are all your potential Megas regular? What is going on? Muddy Water kills both of these though, which is cool. And I'm just gonna Helping Hand in case it doesn't kill the Salamence. So we just gotta hope we don't miss here. We do hit on both. Yeah, it had to help. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing else my Politoed could have done, so I might as well Helping Hand in case that's like some fat Salamence. So we get 2 free kills. The Sand Sweeper is gone. I mean, the Sand Setter is gone. And it is time. It is time to just hit Muddy Water a couple times, basically. If he goes into Incineroar, you know I'm hitting Protect plus Scald onto the Incineroar. You know what's popping with it. And yeah, on the low ladder, like I said a couple times before, it's the Dactyl himself. I'm going to hit Text, I'm going to hit Scald. Actually, yeah, Scald's probably the play. But, yeah. Okay, it's Mega Dactyl. This man's insane. He's going to fake out and probably just kill my Toad, right? I actually just Defangs, yep. That's fine, though. We don't care about him. We only care about the win here. And, yep, Muddy Water is going to claim some kills. We can just pump the... Incineroar doesn't die, so we're going to pump the Incineroar. As I know Incineroar is like fat because of how spread moves work in double. Spread moves, I think, get their power like, I don't know about half. If you use a spread move, which means you hit multiple targets at the same time, we actually get the crit on Incineroar, so it dies. So I don't need to hit the pump in the slightest, which is cool. It saves me having to hit another attack. Because he could have just double dodged, I guess. But if you use a spread move, which means you hit more than one target, your power gets reduced. I know that. I don't know reduced by how much. Muddy Water's accuracy is actually really cock. Like this is something that's actually kind of insane how bad the accuracy on Muddy Water is. But you obviously can't use Surf because then you hit your own target. Plus Muddy Water has a nice chance to drop accuracy, which is really cool. So this was a fat beatdown as well onto this dude who had a I don't know what to say. AV Metagross and the boys. Regular Mance, regular Tar, and then Mega Aerodactyl. This dude's insane. This dude truly lost his brain power a long while ago. But yeah. Oh, no. That's like probably Unburdened plus Misty Seed. I don't like to see that at all. Or it's Mega maybe. He doesn't have a Mega. Maybe it's Mega Sceptile. In that case, I'm like relatively safe. What does this dude have for... I was going to say what does that dude have for King Politoed lead, but he has a Feeny. What am I saying? What am I saying? He has... This is actually... Like, it's not like once Rain Sweeper just wins. Ludicolo gets checked by this. Actually, I mean... if he's not Mega'd yet, say he isn't Mega, Water Seed's going to blow it back. I don't know about a kill, but it's going to do a shit ton. Rain is going to hurt his, like, everything here. Outside of Cress, I don't know. I don't think it would be Trick Room on a team like this. He has very fast attackers like Sceptile, Aurora, potentially a Scarf Lando. I don't know if he would be Trick Room Cresselia. I think it's just some... I don't know. It's just a fat Cresselia with some supporting options. I'm using Healing Wish action. Again, I'm not too familiar with the tier. I can't read you out all the sets. We're going to lead off in the Incineroar because I think it does really well against the team. We can get a nice Fake Out off. Rain is nice, so we're going to lead off with Politoed. Hard. Poor Politoed. That's all I'm going to say about this one. Poor Politoed's getting pressured here. I can Fake Out the Zeraora. And I can get in the Ludicolo. I think that is a play here. Fake out the Aurora, get in the Ludicolo, because it isn't. Actually, I could have done this differently, but I don't think it matters too much. He gets up a sub with his Sceptile, which sucks for me. It's bad for me, actually. It's actually not. It's not that bad, actually. I can U-turn the Sceptile, and I can blow this Aurora back. Aurora, you're getting sent to the Shadow Realm. Sorry, buddy. It is out of here for you. And yeah, Focus Blast is gonna hurt, but Incineroar, super fat. We're gonna get the berry, and we're gonna be nice and not at full, but we're gonna be nice and healthy. We U-turn out on this bitch, and it's double Rain Sweeper time. And you do not seem to have the best counterplay. He's gonna go Feeny here, obviously, and as we've seen before, Giga Drain does nothing to Feeny. He does like 50, which is really sad. He actually goes Cresselia, which interesting to me. Boy, you lucky that I didn't drop a Draco on your head. Oh no. I'm gonna drop a Draco on this man. I'm gonna get in the big Incineroar. Hope he stays in without protecting on Sceptile, so we can just drop it in one, which is cool. We drop the Sceptile. He might have Moonblast on his Cresselia, which is gonna hurt my Kingdra. Don't think it kills though, but it's gonna hurt. He actually goes for the Toxic, as Incineroar skillfully evades. Toxic is like very bad, I would say, in doubles OU, unless you have like a fat stall team, because games in this tier are just so fast. He goes into Landorus, which I am at -2, but that does not mean your Landorus is safe here, Big Sire. I can also switch back out into Big Ludicolo is going to come back out here because I still have one more turn of Rain after this as Landorus dodges skillfully. Very skillful move. This is not going to kill any of my Pokemon. This actually does. Actually, my Kingdra eats that. As he gets up a Reflect when I have special attackers. You can see this dude's a very skillful user. We're gonna try to get rid of this Landorus here. He actually goes hard into Feeny, which is a nice play because he gets rid of my last turn of Rain. Expertly predicts me. See if we can get some accuracy drops as Kingdra dies, which is fine. Pump's gonna do a lot to Feeny. We're gonna weaken this man. CM Cresselia. You don't love to see that. Nah, you really don't. Incineroar is gonna come back out here though. The problem is that it's threatened by Feeny, so we're gonna have to Fake out the Feeny. We're gonna have to double target the Feeny actually, which is fine. But that does mean Toxic reflects CM Cresselia. Is this like no attacking move Cress, or is it like no healing move Cress? What is going on with this Cresselia set? That's all I'm going to say about this Cresselia. I mean, this is what low ladder doubles is all about. We're going to double target this man, which doesn't kill because Feeny is super fat. Holy shit, Feeny is thick. This is bad for me because I don't have a Pokemon that outspeeds Tapu Fini. Feromosa Tapu Fini. That's like a bad meme that literally no one's going to get. Let's get it, though. Let's kill this Feeny. Get rid of the Feeny. This Cress is a threat, though. I don't like this Cress. Cress is an issue, but I mean, I don't have Tackle on this Incineroar, obviously, so we're going to have to kill this Feeny some way to make sure my Incineroar can come back out. He has some nice Pokemon that pressure Cresselia checks, which is annoying. Like, this Cress is a threat. He actually gets a Toxic off, but it is in Misty Terrain. It's a Toxic plus Misty Terrain core. Yeah, very skillful opponent, like I said before. I can switch his Politoed back out. I'm going to get Incineroar back in, as I'm just going to get rid of this Landorus. Hopefully it doesn't skillfully dodge us into just EQing my Incineroar on the spot. That would be really sad. That would actually be a sad one for the people known as the boys. But let's hope this Landorus doesn't dodge another one. This game should be very, very over. Although Cress is a threat, but either he's no attacking move, which means Metagross walls it, or he's no healing move, which means Metagross also walls it. Metagross is going to beat this Cresselia either way. Like, it doesn't matter what set this is. Metagross is going to beat it either way, even though Meteor Mash doesn't do shit to it. What the fuck is this dude going to do back? Plus, it doesn't matter, even if he gets a +6. If he has Moonblast, if he has Psychic, nothing's going to do anything to Mega Metagross, because that dude's just so dumb thick. So if we can just get rid of Landorus and Arcanine, yep, Landorus is down. Arcanine comes in, let's get up another CM on this shit. What is the item? It exists. Interesting. I was going to do this. We pump, we missed the Arcanine, unfortunately, as that is going to kill. Holy shit, that does a lot. I didn't think that would kill. Huh, this is bad, I guess. Nah, I guess it isn't bad. We can just kill this Arcanine, which, actually, we can just Thunder the Cresselia and pump the Arcanine. Hope we don't miss again. Maybe that was like Banded Arcanine. I'm not sure what this Arcanine's all about. Normal Arcanines I've seen in this meta, that's not Banded because it just killed this. Guys, we got the Thunder Para. We can actually still lose this somehow. I choked this one very hard. This was like a hard choke session for the boys. Yeah, I mean, let's just hope this dude let's just hope this dude just sacks up. I think I still win 100% unless he attacks with Arcanine here and just attacks with Caress. But it's Life of Cresselia. What the fuck? What is going on my screen? Dude, Life of Cresselia is low-key a menace. Thunder did nothing to it. I should have double targeted the Arcanine always. Targeting Cresselia was really retarded. But I thought that was Banded Arcanine for sure. Yeah, but I should have always double targeted the Arcanine there, because Cresselia is no threat, like I explained before. I mean, I can just say I'm bad at this tier. I'm new to this tier, and everything is saved. Everything. I hope you guys like these doubles OU. Even though I'm just kind of like rambling about the battle, I'm not talking about anything else, because these battles, like, I have to explain what 4 Pokemon are doing, I guess. So I don't have time to even talk about anything else. Like, the reason why I haven't been uploading, watching a lot of hentai, you know what it is. A lot of Pokemon hentai in particular. I've been sick. Kind of sick today still. I have like a fat headache, but yeah, that's cool. So we get rid of him, and now it is time to do the thing we call winning. So I didn't choke in the end, which is cool. Gonna do the helping hand thing. So it's cool. We still got the Protect. Protect still put in the work, as Arcanine just toppled. As we're gonna get the helping hand Meteor Mash and kill this Cresselia. So this man had some threats on deck. So big snorting eels. I don't know. I just needed to find an alt name. Excuse me for this disgusting alt name. We can get one more, and we can lose the last one. So to see that we're gonna find some dude with a real team. He's gonna blow me back. I mean, some of these kids had, I don't know about real teams, but they had some real Pokemon on the teams, which is almost the same thing. This man was like, okay, you know what? Yo, Darkrai is unbanned, Aegislash is unbanned, Blaziken is unbanned. I'm using them all. This dude literally is just using Uber's HO. What the fuck? No. No, I don't want you to do that, big sir. I don't like that. No, stop. You better stop. No. No. We're gonna go for the Icy Wind, and we're gonna go for the Gleam Time. This Plyzo is gonna get blown back by Fusion Bolt. Staying with Plyzo might not be the play, but I really want to break this Cloisters. Oh, he goes for Tact. I've been played. Oh, dude, this dude fucks me. Oh. Ooh, this dude's powerful. This dude's a powerful individual. Oh, and he gets good luck, have fun. Ooh. I need my asthma thing. What's that thing called? Inhalator. I need that shit after this. This dude just showed me he was in charge. It's not me. I'm not in charge here. I'm definitely not in charge. I'm not in charge in the slightest here. But these Pokemon are both gonna die, so I guess I'm back in charge. I guess I'm back in charge because both Pokemon. You know what? You too. This is thought he could flex. That feels good. That feels powerful to do. So he sends in Camolio. I don't care about Camolio. I'm just gonna. I have to D-Gleam here. He's Wide Guard. Oh, I'm retarded. I forgot he has Wide Guard. I forgot the shit gets Wide Guard. So he's gonna Clangorous my thing. Yeah. Actually, P-Jet my Coco, which is way better for me. I forgot the shit gets thing. I forgot it gets that. So we're gonna Draco this and Thunder this now. Switch it up a bit. I forgot about Wide Guard. I forgot about that shit.
yeah, Wide Guard is a thing you need to take into consideration. It's really good to prevent spread moves like Muddy Water, Dazzling Gleam, because Coco's only fair move is obviously Dazzling Gleam, so you can just Wide Guard and your Komodo is safe against it, but it's not going to safe against this Draco that I'm going to drop on this dude's head as he goes for the King Shield, which you obviously can't use Wide Guard into King Shield because Wide Guard is a protecting move, so so this dude gets all his Pokemon dropped. If he went for the Clangorous, that would have been an actual menace there. That was like a fat choke. Dazzling Gleam was definitely not the play, but I can reflect on my bad plays and tell you that was a cock play. I'm going to go for Muddy Water, and I'm going to go for a Thunder onto this. I don't like a Darkrai on Mon. I'm going to drop a Thunder on his head. I assume the Blaziken is going to go for Protect to get a speed boost. This is going to be the easiest. This is going to be not the easiest, but it's going to be the fastest beatdown of my life. It's going to go for the Mega Protect, yup. Muddy Water plus Thunder is going to wrap up this Darkrai, bop. Easy double. Now, Kingdra. What we can do here is we're going to get in the Incineroar. We're going to go for the... Yeah, what we're going to do here is we're going to get in the Incineroar and we're going to go for the Volt Switch. In case he tries to go for the SD, we get in the Incineroar, get a drop. As he actually superpowers, gets another drop. Incineroar actually eats that because of... Dude, Incineroar is so fat. Now our Rain Sweeper is unfortunately dead, which is very sad, but this Blaziken can't kill both Pokemon at the same time. Plus, I even have Fake Out. I completely forgot about the fact that I do have Fake Out into Z-Water. Yeah, as we can just Z-Water. GG. Let me see if I can drop a PK face on this dude. He probably already ran. No, he didn't run. Okay, this dude just... Look at this turn 1. This dude actually showed me who's in charge. I want to reflect back on this. This dude got the freest kill on my Rain Setter and then just said good luck, have fun. That's such a flex. Unfortunately, I reverse flexed on him in 7 turns and gave him the quickest beatdown he's ever suffered, even though I choked a couple times. You love to see it. Hope you guys enjoyed this Doubles OU live. I will be bringing more doubles very soon. This shit's probably going to get a grand total of 5 views. Everyone's going to see doubles and they're going to be thinking Untier. If you've watched up until now and you didn't know about doubles before, I hope I could enlighten you about the power of this tier. I'll leave the team down in the description to try this out. I will leave like multiple versions of this, although I think this is definitely the best version by far. Hope you guys have a good day. Go eat some ice cream even though the rain is nasty outside, at least where I live. I encourage you to eat some ice cream and get obesity. Out.